I think we both like our next offering for this week, which is, of course, the new adaptation of Jane Austen's Emma.
Yes.
Yeah.
I learnt a lot through this, actually, because I've never read the book, and I'd never seen the Gwyneth Paltrow 1996 version.
How do you not? I'm surprised by that.
But I have grown up watching Clueless.
Is this this is the first version of Emma you've encountered directly, then?
Yes.
Right. So
And this was a revelation, given my love for Clueless.
I was going to say, were you caught off guard by just
So
how
off
much of
guard.
Clueless is taken from this book?
Yes.
So
I loved it.
maybe never watch The Taming of the Shrew.
Okay.
Just a thought, because you're just going to think this is 10 Things I Hate About You all over again.
Oh, no, I knew that.
Yeah, I know. But there's a whole bunch of these, isn't it? Like, She's the Man is the 12th Night?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So, okay, the new adaptation from Autumn de Wilde stars Anya Taylor-Joy as Emma, stars Johnny Flynn.
Musician Johnny Flynn.
Is that what we call him? Musician Johnny Flynn now?
Yes.
Okay.
I know he was in Beast, but yeah, go on.
Oh, I don't know. 'Cause I just because obviously I know he's going to play David Bowie next.
Yes, I know.
And I'm really excited.
Musician.
Exactly, but I didn't know he was an actual musician.
Yes, it's like his band is called like something like Johnny Flynn and the Sussex Wits. Sussex Wits or
Fair
something.
enough. So Johnny Flynn
clarify that.
is Mr. Knightley. We have Josh O'Connor as Mr. Elton. Gemma Wheeler from Game of Thrones turns up as Mrs. Weston. You've got Bill Nye.
You've got Bill Nye, you've got Miranda Hart, and you've also got a couple of members from Sex Education in this as well.
You have, strangely,
Yes.
as well. And it is, of course, an adaptation of the timeless tale of Emma Wood. Is she Lady Emma Woodhouse? Miss Emma Woodhouse?
Miss, I think they
Miss
call her.
Emma Woodhouse. And her sort of... Her dabbling in the fine art of effectively fixing people up. Turns out she can mend anyone's broken heart. She can pair any two lost souls. She just can't find love for herself.
You must have had a shocking walk.
Not at all, sir. It's a beautiful evening.
You must have found it very damp and dirty.
Dirty, sir. Look at my shoes. Not a speck on them. How do you do? I came to wish you joy.
Joy? Oh, the wedding. It's a terrible day.
So how did you all behave? Who cried the most?
We all behaved charmingly. Everybody was in their best looks. Not a tear and hardly a long face to be seen.
Bring the screen a little closer. Mr. Knightley feels a chill.
I don't think it's a case of her not finding love. She just doesn't want it.
She's not interested. That's the
No,
thing,
she's
isn't
not
it? Yeah.
interested in that, and that's where you realise that she's Cher from Clueless. That
I
is
know,
the moment when
What did you think of her? Go on. What did you think of
I
Anya?
am not a massive fan of period dramas because
No.
I think the trick to a good period drama or a period film is that people who love the books must love the film. But people who are new to the story must get it and enjoy it.
So the opposite of the cat's problem, then?
Yes,
Yeah, okay,
100%.
fair enough.
And I think this does this really well. So good examples of that: Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice. Those films do that really well. This film brought it in that respect as well.
There's a contemporary edge to this.
Yes.
I think, in a way, there's something in the performances that makes everything so naturalistic in a contemporary way.
Something about the close-ups on Anya Taylor-Joy's expressions is what makes it work.
There's an almost Fleabaggy quality
A
to
little
her in
bit,
a strange
little
way.
bit of breaking the fourth wall, almost breaking the
Almost,
fourth. Yeah, not quite.
It's very knowing.
Yeah, it is really knowing. And do you know what? I think it's accomplished. The director very much said she wanted to use an up-and-coming cast and, people to keep an eye on and see. I thought Johnny Flynn was brilliant in
I thought he was
this.
good as well,
Because he has to be a little bit rugged and he has to be, but there has to be something. I mean, you guessed it from the beginning that they'll end up
of course you
together.
do.
You
Yeah,
know that's going to be the story because it's such a brother-sister type, like push and pull between them. But also, I think what really works is that he is very underplayed.
He is indeed. I'd like there's a sort of a duality to the character as well, in that it's Johnny Flynn, so there's a certain ruggedness to him.
Yeah.
There's a certain rough.
Do you
and
know
ready
much
quality.
about him before?
No, I only know him from Beast and
Yeah.
literally any. What was the other film I saw him in? I thought he was quite good in, but it was admirable. But there's a rugged quality to him, but at the same time, the character has a slight of a poser's edge to him as well. There's a comment in our clip about, my shoes are spotless,
Yeah.
not a mark on them. Like,
I've walked all the way.
yeah,
no
I
mud.
like that duality. I think that's really good.
Yeah, I think that definitely works in it. And I think I like the fact that a lot of people will know who Anya Taylor-Joy are, but not everyone knows who she is, right? She had a brilliant turn in The Witch. We've seen her in Peaky Blinders of late as well. And
Split as well.
Yeah.
Split and Glass. She's got that new X-Men movie coming out, New Mutants.
okay, so
as
then
well.
maybe she'll step up into a more commercially known role. However, I can only imagine in the 1996 version of Emma, Gwyneth Paltrow is quite distracting.
Well, Gwyneth Paltrow wasn't Gwyneth Paltrow back then. She wasn't a known quantity.
Right.
It was one of the first roles for Toni Collette as well, having just broken out with Muriel's Wedding. So they weren't really stars. I mean, Jeremy Northam was Mr. Knightley in that. Jeremy Northam wasn't really a big heartthrob either. It was a cast of. It was a lower rung cast than you would have found on a BBC TV adaptation.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think the film is very good. I think Bill Nighy steals it. I think Miranda Hart steals it.
The moment Bill Nighy jumps from the stairs into the hallway to walk in for his entrance is hilarious, and his use of screens to...
Yes, he feels a draft.
Yes,
he feels a draft coming, yeah.
But Miranda Hart is proving herself to be...
Quite versatile.
Yeah, very versatile as an actress, very funny. She picks her moments brilliantly. She is a real treasure for us, for the British acting dynasty, should we say?
think so.
Of us all.
How many thumbs from you, Miss Perfect?
I'm going to give it 1 3/4.
I'm just going 2 with it. Mate.
Yeah.
I had a really good time. I mean, I think it's my second favourite romance story anyway.
Yeah.
But I had a great time with it. I
Yeah.
thought it was a really good adaptation. It looked the part, it sounded the part. I just had a ball with it.
No, that's good. And for me, someone who hasn't read the book,
Yeah.
didn't realise the Clueless connection, and sat through it thinking, oh no, not another period movie. Yes, it really is delightful.
That sounds like a Wayans Brothers parody, is it? Not another
Yeah,
period movie.
yeah. Let's not go there, shall we?
I think they would take that title in a different direction.